Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from DESI TV USA. Let's have a look at the headlines. Renewables overtake coal as world's biggest source of electricity. US shutdown to continue after funding measures fail again in Senate. Pakistan-Malaysia seal 6 accords to boost ties. Ukraine Zelensky says Western parts found in Russian drones missiles. Let's look into details. Renewable energy overtook coal as the world's leading source of electricity in the first half of this year, a historic first according to new data from the global energy think tank Amber. Electricity demand is growing around the world, but the growth in solar and wind was so strong it met 100% of the extra electricity demand, even helping drive a slight decline in coal and gas use. However, Amber says the headlines mask a mixed global picture. Developing countries, especially China, led the clean energy charge, but richer nations, including the US and EU, relied more than before on planet-warming fossil fuels for electricity generation. The US Senate failed for a fifth time on Monday to pass spending measures that would reopen the government. Competing proposals by Democrats and Republicans were both shot down, failing to meet the 60-vote threshold required. Donald Trump had reiterated threats of mass layoffs if another vote failed. Earlier in the day, thousands of federal employees were furloughed or ordered to work without pay when funding for their agencies ended 5 days ago. But the US president hinted that he was open to trying to end the impasse and possibly strike a deal with Democrats who are sticking to demands that the legislation address health care. Republicans are pressing for a clean funding bill.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Pakistan and Malaysia on Monday reviewed their long-standing friendship with a flurry of high-level engagements, culminating in the signing of 6 significant accords to bolster cooperation across trade, education, halal certification, anti-corruption, and tourism. The signing of the 6 memoranda of understanding during the visit by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif marks a decisive step towards a deeper strategic partnership rooted in shared economic goals and Islamic solidarity. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, currently on a 3-day official visit to Malaysia at the invitation of Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, was accorded a ceremonial welcome at the Perdana Putra complex, complete with a guard of honor by the Malaysian Armed Forces. Both leaders later led delegation-level talks that spanned a wide range of areas from economic reforms and higher education to regional security and global peace efforts. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has alleged that drones and missiles fired by Russia against his country are filled with parts sourced from Western companies. In a social media post on Monday, Zelensky said the hundreds of weapons used in Russian attacks over the previous 2 nights contained tens of thousands of components produced by firms in the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, South Korea, the Netherlands, Taiwan, and China. Nearly 100,688 foreign-made parts were in the launched attack drones. About 1,500 were in Iskanders, 192 in Kanzul missiles, and 405 in Kalibrs, he wrote. He made the accusation as Ukraine and some European partners are pressing for harsher sanctions and stronger oversight to close loopholes on current trade limits imposed in the wake of Russia's invasion of its neighboring country in February 2022. That's all for now. Keep watching DESI TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't forget to watch our channels DTV NN and DESI Urdu TV.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, con rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.